Imagine your day begins with a view of green hills and the gentle sea, and ends with dinner under the stars on your own terrace with a panoramic view. There are no noisy roads or city hustle here. But here, you have everything that makes your life comfortable. The best beaches are just 3 minutes away. The best restaurants are 5 minutes away. The airport is 15 minutes away. What is this magical place? Find out in this video. This is Denis Rochniak with the real estate agency, Miro Estate, and today I'll give you a tour of the luxurious Ayana Heights complex. Ayana Heights is more than just a residential complex. This is a space where freedom is felt in every detail. Panoramic pools, natural waterfalls, private villas and apartments with terraces immersed in greenery. Here, you don't have to choose between privacy and comfort, nature and developed infrastructure. All of this blends into a single harmony. There's no hustle and bustle here, but everything you need to make each day convenient and meaningful is at your fingertips. Within minutes, you have access to the best beaches, premium infrastructure, and opportunities for active recreation. It's just 3 minutes to the picturesque land beach, making morning runs along the ocean, or evening sunsets a part of everyday life. If you're looking for luxury and well-developed infrastructure, Laguna Phuket is just 5 minutes away a place where world-class golf clubs, restaurants and spas are concentrated. For those accustomed to the comfort of city shopping, Haute Avenue and Porto de Phuket are just 10 minutes away shopping centers with boutiques, restaurants and fresh fun products. If you're after some action, in 15 minutes you'll find water activities and evening events. The international airport is only 15 to 20 minutes away, which means the world is always open to you. The architecture is designed so that every resident feels comfortable and the infrastructure makes life fulfilling. There are 3 pools with panoramic views and a natural waterfall, creating an atmosphere of complete relaxation. The co-working space and library are the perfect spots for those who work while traveling. And the modern fitness center and sauna let you take care of yourself in a convenient way. There are play areas for children, where they can feel just as free as the adults. The project consists of 8 buildings and 549 apartments, among which you can find an option to suit any need. 1-bedroom apartments, starting from 37 square meters, are ideal for those seeking comfort and functionality. More spacious options with 2 bedrooms, 75 square meters and 3 bedrooms on 112 square meters are perfect for those who value freedom of space. For those who want maximum privacy, villas and townhouses are available, combining the comfort of modern housing and unity with nature. And according to our established tradition, we will talk with a representative of the developer, Hope. Nadezhda will tell us about the developer, the history, the company, and the project as a whole. Nadezhda, hello.
Yes, hello, Denis.
Tell us, please, or let's go inside and stand by the bouquet.
Yes, of course. Now I'll show you more clearly where we are and what is located near our Ayana Heights complex. Here is where our complex is located. Here is our office and an already operating coffee shop. Here, nearby, literally just a step away, there's also a spa salon, which is important for our guests. Right next door, just about 10 meters away, we have a stable. Of course, this is for the mood and relaxation of our guests. And literally right here, just a few steps away, there's paddle for those who also want to spend their time calmly and relaxing.
I should note that this is the best paddle court in Phuket. In terms of features it's covered, it has air conditioning and we even did a separate review on it. You can also check it out on our channel.
Yes, and my friends also really love coming here, by the way, they visit quite often. Next, I'll also tell you that we specifically measured the distance ourselves to see how long it takes to get to the beach. And from our project, there will be a free shuttle bus running along this road. And here we already have Lion Beach, just 3 minutes away by car. If you walk, it's literally 10 minutes. I actually measured it myself. So the shuttle bus will take you to Lion Beach. It will also go further to our signature spot, Sunshine Beach. That's our project as well. Our residents will be able to get a discount card for 10% off and use all the services of our other complex.
Restaurant, bus, everything, right?
Yes, of course. Rooftop bar, yes, restaurants, and also the spa. Everything. Then the shuttle bus will go along this coastline, head to Boat Avenue, and return back to our complex by the same road.
Awesome. Just a few words from you about the development of this location, this area as a whole. So your Ayana complex is located here. Nearby, what important points should I highlight? Well, let's start with this one, for example. This is the already completed Lion Green Park complex, the first phase. It's already finished, and there's a great restaurant operating here. And the second phase of Lion Green Park is being completed right here. And here, the Lion Park complex is being developed. It's located right here. The Garden of Eden project is here. It has its first phase, and the second and third phases of the Garden of Eden are located over here. By the way, we also did a separate review of the Garden of Eden. You can check it out on YouTube as well. Nearby, there are rumors, let's put it that way. This isn't confirmed information, but what we've been hearing is that a huge project will be developed right here. Roughly, this area will be allocated for a 5-star hotel, meaning there will be some kind of branded hotel residence here, and this part will be used for an infrastructure project, something like Laguna Phuket, some kind of shopping center, because this piece of land belongs to the major developer Central Group. And if all of this actually gets built here, as the rumors suggest, then this will become the absolute prime spot in the center of this whole area, with all the restaurants, shops, and commercial spaces. So this will become the focal point of the entire area. And overall, if you look at this location where the Ayana project is situated, it's a very promising and interesting spot in terms of living, leisure, and investment.
I completely agree, because, for example, in our project, more than 60% of the apartments have a view. You won't find that anywhere else.
So, Nadezhda, we've taken a look at the area where the Ayana project is located. Let's go check out the model, and there you can tell us more about the project itself, its features, and the infrastructure within the project.
All right, let's go. There are only 8 penthouses available in our complex. They are located on the 7th floors with an amazing view. Tell us more in detail.
As I understand, as far as
Yes.
I've studied the project, let me start by saying that the price starts at $3 million. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
What does that price consist of, right? So, let's say I can buy a penthouse on the top floor with a gorgeous view of 360 practically, right?
Yes.
I will have my own personal swimming pool.
Certainly.
I can design the entire space for myself the way I want. That is, in principle, they can have a free layout. And so you would already be starting from me as the client, right?
Yes.
I have my own private elevator. So I go up to my place by myself, bypassing everyone, all the other entrances and exits. I have my own private elevator. That's cool too. In fact, yes, it turns out to be a kind of villa on the 7th floor with a private pool, a private terrace, with the layout and lifestyle logistics that I want to create for myself, all within a luxurious project and right next to all the infrastructure of the entire district, just like we talked about before. Well, that's interesting. Yes, and there are only 8 apartments in total.
8 apartments?
As far as I know, the buyers will also, let's say, have to go through a selection process. Not just anyone, just anyone can buy one.
Yes, let me explain in more detail now. In order to purchase these particular apartments, you need to provide complete information about who the buyer is, because we maintain confidentiality and privacy for the buyer.
So, as I understand it, this selection process, or rather this pre-screening of buyers, what is it for? From this perspective, it's not so much for the buyer, but more for the project as a whole, right? Because someone might buy it and start throwing parties, hosting events, I don't know, bringing in fashion shows or something like that, right? So that's why I think it's right to really understand who will be living there, so that, for example, if I move in, I want to know that my neighbor bought it for themselves, that there won't be any noise or chaos, that we all live in a private atmosphere and respect each other, right? By embracing the values of the entire project, the whole concept, and all of us using this infrastructure together. By the way, the level of the project itself, as I understand it, is premium level.
Yes, we are premium. Client segment, yes, of course. Our project is premium. And let me add something about the infrastructure. Here we have infrastructure. The infrastructure will be located in this part and will be accessible to all residents. We will also have a library here, a co-working space, an administration lobby area, showers, a gym, and we will also have a sauna, which is very important.
A bathhouse or a sauna?
Bathhouse?
Bathhouse?
Yes.
On wood?
You will even be able to watch on firewood.
On wood?
Certainly. Here. And we will also have 2 commercial buildings located here, in front of the project itself.
Yes.
We will have restaurants and shops here.
No, that's cool. I understand that the project's richness is, in a way, amazing from the point of view of life and logistics. Yes, that is.
Yes. And there are a lot of walking areas.
We also have parking.
Regarding parking, according to Thai law, it is necessary to have 25% parking spaces relative to the project. But since we are in the premium segment, we have 45% parking spaces. The parking is located under buildings E, F, H, G, and B. Building B is where the entrance is located. Building G, H is where we have the entrance.
Yes.
Yes, we have only 260 parking spaces, which is more than enough. And the most important question that our clients usually have is parking paid? I'll tell you no, it's free.
everyone who arrived where he arrived ended up where he was.
Yes, yes. First come, first serve.
Well, actually, that's kind of the thing all over Thailand, right? That's basically how it works here. Parking spots aren't sold and spaces aren't assigned here.
Yes.
Would you like to live here? Let us know in the comments. So, Nadezhda, let's sum up, shall we? As far as I understand, it's 5 hectares of total area, right? The neighbors of the commercial area are completely with the park, with their own 5 hectares of territory. How many units?
We have 549 units.
549 units.
Yes.
In terms of infrastructure, that is, we have luxurious swimming pools, lagoons, a restaurant, a co-working space, a sauna.
A library, yes, and also a play area for children.
So there's a separate play area for kids, right? And a co-working space. Yes, so...
That's right. And of course, a gym.
A gym. In front of the project, we have a separate infrastructure zone with the restaurants and shops. So in general...
Yes, that's correct.
So here's a question. How will we manage it? So as I understand it, you'll have your own management company, right? And as a client, am I required to work with you, or can I rent out to other companies myself? How will this be implemented here?
We have our own management company, it's called, and we offer 2 programs. The first program is 70-30 receiving income from net profit. That is, the client receives 70% and the management company keeps 30%. Our management company takes on all responsibilities, from checking in to checking out the client. It also handles cleaning and is fully responsible for all apartment maintenance. We also have a second program.
Yes, regarding the second program. As far as I've learned, it's basically a kind of guaranteed income. The client can receive 7% annually. So what are you suggesting? To offer a discount of minus 14% of the apartment price?
Yes.
But at the same time, when the apartment is built, for 2 years he doesn't rent it out, or rather doesn't receive rental income, right? But he gets, in a way, a 14% discount right away when purchased. So in fact, this is a form of a guaranteed annual income of 7%.
That's right.
So there's a choice, 70-30 or guaranteed income.
Yes.
But can I rent out my apartment myself? I want to rent it out myself. Can I rent it out myself or only through the management company?
I would still advise you to use our management company because we have a license. We have a license that allows us to rent out your apartments, of course, either daily or monthly. If you take on all the responsibilities for renting out the apartment yourself or, say, listing it on other platforms, you need to understand that you are taking on certain risks because this is punishable under Thai law.
Okay, I understand that it's not prohibited, but you will do everything possible to offer me, as the owner, the best deal. So construction has already started.
Yes.
We are in the sales office. I see dump trucks driving across the road and excavators are working. Things are really moving along. When is the project scheduled to be completed?
The project is scheduled to be completed on the 30th of June, 2027.
All right. We've been talking so much about this project. It really is that cool. Honestly, I want to live here myself. That's how interesting it is. Let's go take a look at the show apartment already. Let's go. So let's go see the 75 square meter apartment. Nadezhda will show us everything and explain. By the way, I'm looking at those eggs on the right. What are those?
Oh, wait, I'll tell you about them a bit later.
Okay, let's go in.
Now we're going to look at a 2-bedroom apartment. Here we have a hallway. It's included for our clients at no extra cost, and it's 6 square meters. For example, you can put a closet here for your bags. Well, let's go into the apartment now. We're going into the 2-bedroom apartment now. On the right side, we have the bathroom. On the left side, we have the first bedroom. It's a guest room, or you could make it a children's room. Here, we have a very comfortable double sofa bed. You can also take note of our closets and built-in furniture. Here, it comes with built-in lighting, which is very convenient. And the furniture itself doesn't get scratched and lasts a long time. Also, pay attention to the ventilation system. The air conditioners are built-in. There are no wall-mounted air conditioners, which makes living here much more comfortable. Our company has its own furniture factory. Now you can see what will be included in your apartment. So this table and 4 chairs, a refrigerator, a washing machine and a microwave are included. We use beautifully baked stone on the walls. All these exquisite decorations you see will be directly incorporated into the apartment, which of course truly creates a sense of comfort, coziness and aesthetic appeal for you. In the kitchen area, we have a countertop made of baked stone. It doesn't scratch, lasts a long time, and is easy to maintain. A plasma television is also included in the furniture package. Now I want to tell you about our master bedroom. This is a double bed. The furniture is made at our own furniture factory. I'd like to draw your attention to the tiles on the floor. It is made to look like parquet. It's very practical for everyday life and helps keep things clean. Take a look at how aesthetically pleasing the wall panels are. This will be arranged in the same way in your apartment. This wardrobe, as you can see with lighting, will also be included in the price. Here we have a workspace or a vanity area. This is very important for women, and this area is included in the price. In the bathroom, we use German quality sanitary ware. The brand is 277 years old, and it is supplied to royal families. You can also, for example, Google it and see that it is used and installed in top hotels as well. From the living room and the master bedroom, we have this kind of access to the terrace. Also, take a look at how amazing the view is here.
All right, we had a little laugh of camera, right? Let's be serious now. Nadezhda, could you please tell us what are these golden eggs and what's special about them? What do they give us?
A client comes to us, he says, here's my passport, here's the deposit. And then we come here. This is an additional discount. I've never seen anything like this anywhere else. The discount ranges from 100,000 to 500,000 baht. You can break one egg and take that discount for yourself. The discount is guaranteed.
So there's some kind of discount on every egg?
Yes.
The question is, how much will you get, right? That's cool. Are they made of ceramic?
Yes, they're ceramic.
This is an extra opportunity, an additional bonus to get another discount. Well done.
Yes.
The developer also has a separate room where you can see all the display materials, what the apartments and villas are equipped with, right? So we can see the electrical system, the switches, outlets, lighting, kitchen furniture, and plumbing. And there's even a separate section, a special podium just for the window units because there's something special about them. We're about to see it. These are aluminum double glazed windows. The most important thing here is the sound insulation. Nadezhda, show us the sound insulation of your glass, your windows.
Sure. You can even start dancing. Why? You'll see in a moment. Here we have double glazing. You can even fit your hand through here. It's very warm here. Why did I put my hand there? Because it's 48 degrees there, and you can actually see here that it's warmies. It doesn't let the heat through.
So it's simulating the outside temperature? Yes, it definitely doesn't let it through. Plus there's sound insulation. Cool.
Sound insulation, why? Because right now we're talking over there and really you can hear me.
Yeah. Come on, raise your hand again, let's go.
Yeah. Let's dance. So our clients always have fun here.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, let's turn it off.
Let's keep going. What else do we have here? What's this?
Take a look. Here we have handles. You can see these handles have already been used over 1 million times.
This timer tracks openings and closings. We ensure everything is of the highest quality, that it doesn't break.
Yes. By the way, in our coffee shop, you can see we have the same handles installed there now. You can see how well they really work.
Ceiling gaskets are commonly used.
There are gaskets here, yes.
So the maximum number of chambers and everything everywhere is lined with ceiling gaskets as much as possible.
You can check the quality of the gaskets. Yes, you can take a look at them. Our stand here heats up to 95 degrees every day. Our gasket doesn't deteriorate, doesn't bend, it's perfectly fine. And this is a simple example of a gasket. It has already deformed.
So, in fact, this is about energy efficiency.
Yes, of course.
Keeping the cold inside naturally means we use the air conditioner less and pay less for electricity.
Of course, you're absolutely right. Next, we can move over here to the stand.
All right.
Now, we will carefully look at a detailed example of precisely how regular glass typically works when compared to our advanced glazing technology.
Are we talking about coating now?
Yes, now we're talking about the coating. You can clearly see we have a large rotating fan spinning here, and the bright sunlight is gently hitting the transparent glass surface.
Wow.
Yes. So here, sunlight comes through and hits the curtains directly. The curtains can fade and lose their color. And the furniture doesn't hold up well inside the room either. If you take the double glazed unit that we provide in our apartments, I literally just put the glass here, and the little fan already started to stop. The sunlight hits the first layer of glazing here, and the second layer prevents the passage.
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet, yes. Of course, this helps preserve our clients' investments.
That's cool. So the whole point is that when the light is on, the fan spins. So it spins when exposed to light, but as soon as we put the glass in place, it stops immediately, the light is refracted. That's cool. So we can actually see visually how the ultraviolet is being blocked.
Neither your furniture, nor your appliances, nor your curtains get damaged. And that's the most important thing. This is a sample of the material used to make case furniture. We chose eucalyptus wood. Why did we choose it? Because it doesn't contain sugar, which means we won't have ants or any termites in our apartment. There are 11 layers of eucalyptus wood here, and it doesn't let moisture through and is very durable. One of our clients even took this block home for a couple of days, put it in water and said, "I don't believe you. I don't believe that it's moisture resistant." And then a couple of days later, he called us and said, it only swelled by just a couple of millimeters. Of course, he didn't take the block out at all. He comes in and says, "That's it, please. Here's the deposit. I'm taking the apartment."
And can I also take one, put it in water, and then we'll show the results?
Yes, let's do it. Here we have samples of eco leather that are used for upholstering our sofas. We can also take a look at the plastic wood here. These materials are used near the pool and in the terrace area. Our window frames have a drainage system. Water gets in here and immediately drains out, which prevents moisture from accumulating in your apartment.
By the way, let me add that it's the rainy season here in Phuket, right?
Of course.
And during this time when there are heavy rains and strong winds, we get an effect outside where the glass bends a little. And in low quality window constructions, water seeps in when the glass bends under the wind or when there's driving rain. But here, yes, it's done really well. I can see there's a separate drainage system with complete water removal.
I'll also tell you about our smart lock system. The lock can be unlocked with a key, fingerprint, PIN code, or a card.
Can you use an app?
Yes, you can use the app. Yes, through the app, you can reset the PIN code itself, and of course, you can unlock it as well.
That's cool.
Let's go to the last stand now. Now, I will show you precisely how our windows perform in conditions of very heavy torrential rain. Here, the wind is blowing at 800 meters per second. Also, take a look. Everything is dry here, nothing is leaking. Literally, just like that. Also, so you truly believe that it was really rain. Look closely, you can clearly see the water dripping down.
Nadezhda, thank you so much for such a detailed explanation of the project. It was really great to touch and feel how everything works, how it's all implemented. It's like, some kind of immersive theater. I've fallen even more in love with this project.
I agree.
Yes, thank you. Now I'll add a few words for myself. And don't forget, we're going to run an experiment. I'll post it separately, either as a short or a story, or maybe we'll even show it in the episode what happens to this sample in a few days, in more detail.
All right, I agree. Thank you too.
So let's move on to the cost and see what we've got. Let's say we take a studio of 43.4 square meters. Its price is $221,000. If we take a one-bedroom apartment with an area of 57.5 square meters, the price is $293,000. And for example, let's look at the two-bedroom apartment of 75.5 square meters, which we featured in our review. Its price is $459,000. And the developer offers the following installment plan: a deposit of 100,000 baht, then payments of 35%, 20%, 30%, and finally 15%. Let me remind you that the project completion date is June, the 30th of June, 2027. When you buy an apartment, you receive a document like this. So before you make a payment, you have a complete breakdown. You can see which apartment it is, its size, its price, and all the installment payments are detailed, as well as approximately when each will take place. In other words, a full breakdown. The developer also has a separate 5-year installment program. What does that mean? It means you can pay only 50% of the apartment's price and not pay anything else until construction is completed. Once the apartment is completed, the remaining 50% can be paid in installments. You can choose a 1-year plan at 2% annual interest, a 3-year plan at 3.5% annual interest, or a 5-year plan at 5% annual interest. Follow the link in the description to view all the layouts and choose the one that's just right for you. Ayana Heights is designed for those who aren't willing to choose between nature and comfort. Here, you can feel free, enjoy peace and privacy, while still staying at the heart of everything. This was Denis Rachniak and Merui Estate Real Estate Agency. See you next time.